welcome to the channel, everybody. Aesop Grim here. And boy, I have not been able to get into this game for the past few days, and we're down to the nitty gritty. So my plan is to finish Season of the Seraph this weekend, possibly today. And I am getting lots of materials for upgrading armor, and I want to toy around with some of the arc mods, but it's prohibitively expensive until I masterwork my armor, which I have mats for that also. And so I'm actually going to hold off until LightFall to start engaging in that, and I'm just going to bank my mats. I'm going to save them. So we're just purely trying to get the story done. As a reminder, you see the ship I'm in. I believe I accidentally started off with the final mission for the Seraph questline, and it took me a while to figure out what was going on and how to start the actual questline proper from step one. So because I accomplished the final mission, or I think I did, I was awarded this, but I haven't been through the whole story yet. So I'm going to go over here to quests. Where am I at? Return to the Archimedes Annex and download the cryptographic index. Okay, so that's one thing I need to do. Here's the main quest right here. I'm at step 36 of 54. I gotta speak to Osiris. Well, let's try working on this one. No, you know what? I should not. I should save this for if I have extra time. I really need to primary this right here. So, the main quest. So we'll land, and we'll go talk to Osiris over at the holo projector. Okay, that's going to be down here.
The war mind speaks. His archives are incomplete, as is his memory. There's a figment seated in that recollecting mind where my visions might find purchase. The pieces are scattered on the floor before me. I see them like points of starlight. They form a constellation, but my eye cannot yet draw the lines. Nephele Stronghold is a term that appears multiple times throughout the submine's caches. Each time I read it, I hear it whispered in Savathun's voice. Anna recognizes the term Nephele, transcribed from a temporal disturbance on Mars. Recognition was all she had to offer. But Rasputin must know. Asking the right question could unlock everything. I need time to submit my inquiries to Rasputin, to find convincing proof for Ikora. Time we do not have. Zivo Arath's assault on the Warmind's network is no coincidence. She is far more tactician than brute. I underestimated her once. I won't be afforded another mistake. Our next move must be certain.
Okay, Osiris is cautiously optimistic that awakened Rasputin will be able to answer the lingering questions about his visions. The term Nephele Stronghold has appeared in numerous files recovered from the submined caches. Osiris is certain that following the thread will lead to greater revelations. Each time I read it, I hear it whispered in Savathun's voice, he says. Still, he knows that time is not on his side. Zivu Arath is on the move, and Osiris vows not to underestimate her again. Alright. And unlock Seraph chests. So we've got to run this activity here, I believe. Not highlighted. Destinations. Yeah, I was correct. Okay. So we'll unlock some more chests. These are kind of challenging. I played one last night on another character. And there's... Well, you know, actually my Titan does pretty good at them. My Warlock, which I deem to be more survivable, and I guess where I'm drawing the comparison there is Gambit, but he was having a heck of a hard time staying alive. I don't know if it's because he was doing so much damage, and so he was drawing a lot of hate, or what, but I did one of these on my Warlock last night, and I died a lot more than I do on my Titan. And I also wanted to do PsyOps Battlegrounds because I'm trying to get the pattern for Under Your Skin. And but to do it, I had to accomplish the last mission for Season of the Seraph for some reason. Everything else was locked out until I did that with my Warlock, and I had a harder time on that than I did with my Titan. So I thought that was interesting.
Seraph will not release this place so easily. Pry it from her.
Ooh. What am I getting blown up by? Oh my goodness.
My house. I brought them for safety. To live and die in peace. I promised them something more than survival. But Soul has only death to offer.
Alright. Moving forward. Okay, let's just go on. I was originally shooting those guys to pave a way for my teammates to get in here, but I believe both of them got in. That missed everything. Oh, that's another thing. I've been seeing in the Titan builds that I probably want to use the other melee. Okay, let's try switching that melee over to Ballistic Slam, I guess it is. No, that's not right. Seismic Strike is the one that I keep seeing. I don't know. Maybe I'm not remembering right. And Seismic Strike is the one that I have equipped right now. Ah, shoot. I didn't realize there was another one right up here. I might die here. Shoot. I don't know really what I got hit by. Dadgummit. Okay, they're throwing grenades or something. There we go. Let's get this guy down. Yeah, I'm doing that from too far away. I've not been able to train a new habit in myself, and I really need to. I probably need to go someplace like Sorrow's Harbor on the moon and just practice powered melee over and over and over again until I really understand what the range is.
A Death Singer Dirge. It's Zebu's battle song.
Do I have anything with better range? Quicksilver, yeah, that's right. Oh boy, man. It's a lot of heat. Oh, golly, these guys are really resilient. Okay, both are down. No, they're not both down. I can hear one screaming. I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. I mean, we're not regenerating abilities, so that's a problem. Knock them down one little piece at a time. I think that's the hardest time I've ever had with that particular encounter. Oh, where you at, bud? There. Oh, he disappeared. Uh-oh.
Security breached. Contact.
Oh, I'm just now seeing what the main objective is here. We gotta kill those 3 wizards. Okay, here's one over here.
Security breached. Contact.
Okay, that's 2. Okay, so now we jump off the edge over here.
I once hoped to claim
Oh,
the power
man,
of
that was a heck of a hit.
and its creations. I believed with power, I could free the Elixni from errant suffering.
Alright, let's see if I can do this.
What is necessary to break our shackles, I am punished. There is no hope without suffering, Guardian. So long as the great machine requires your hope, it will impart whatever suffering is needed to sustain it. In this, we are the same.
Up here, and okay, I've got that. So what do I do with it? I almost didn't make that. Oh, there we go. Okay, what now? We really do need 2? It looks like I unlocked it. But every time I've come through here, it looks like we need both of them. Okay. Okay, I've got you. I'm not really sure what to do with this one. Whoa. Okay, I think, so I saw emblems up at the top at the very end there, and I think they were exposed so that we could shoot them. Oh, down you go. Oh, I didn't kill you though. Dang it. Okay.
There it is. The overseer, the hide set. That thing is burrowing into my AI. Kill it!
This thing was really difficult for me on my Warlock, and this trip here seems to have been more difficult also on my Titan, so I wonder if they just turned up the dead gum, turned up the difficulty level or something. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So my mission icon says this. We gotta hit this. Holy smokes. Okay, I'm starting to identify targets a little bit better. Oh, this right here. What do I do with this? It's got to be up here, right? Yeah. Titan punch. Okay, so we've gotten, this is going to be 3 of 5. Okay, finally I understand what's going on in the madness. Can't see. Okay, he got it. I assume. No, wait, there it is. That's 5 of 5. There we go. Oh, I thought we won. What does it want from me now? Whoa. Surrounded. Can I get up there with my sword? I don't know if I'm doing damage here. Yeah, I am doing damage. Aw, darn, I was about to go revive. Oh.
I feel like we're worse off now than when we started. How did we get here?
I thought that exact same thing so many times, Anna, but even when you feel defeated, there are little victories to take from it.
Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Quests. Elsie Bray at the hollow projector. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty intense. Maybe it's just that particular one, because the one with the eyes in it was also what I struggled with on my warlock.
Guardian, I worry for Anna. She is more like Clovis than she would like to admit. Obsessed with doing what she's decided is right, a compulsion to achieve her goal no matter the cost. I've seen where that path can lead. I don't want that for her. I don't want to have to stop her. If there's one constant in all the possible futures I've seen, it's fear. And I'm tired of being afraid. Afraid to live, afraid to lose, afraid to trust. And yet...
What the heck?
I place my trust in you on Europa. Perhaps it's time I did the same with Anna. She deserves it. At least
man,
in
so
that
melodramatic.
respect, she's nothing like Clovis at all.
Like, we're in the middle of a war. Tell me what the problem is, point me in the right direction, and let's go get it fixed. There's people out there dying. Every second is precious. Alright, Elsie worries about the similarities she sees between Anna and Clovis. Well, you're his daughter too. Is there any self-awareness going on there? Both are driven to achieve their goals, skirting the edge of obsession in the process. I've seen where that path can lead, she says ominously. Thinking back on her decision to trust you on Europa, Elsie wonders if it's time she afforded Anna the same leap of faith. She reminds herself that for all their similarities, in some respects, Anna is nothing like Clovis at all. Okay. That felt okay. Maybe I'm just not in the right mood, but that felt like it was absolutely useless. Like, if you completely evaporated that from the script, would I really miss anything from this storyline?
With each cache of submine data, an increased percentage of my code is restored. I become more myself. No, that is inaccurate. My submines were left to evolve on their own trajectories. Reintegrating them has altered my own personality matrix. Through them, I see how humanity once looked to me as a savior, an entity capable of protecting them and destroying their enemies. In many ways, I am a war god of their own making. Perhaps I am not unlike Zivur-Arath in that regard. The difference between us is that I do not wage war for its own sake. I safeguard those in my charge. Continue retrieving and reintegrating the submine data. I will contact you once the next phase of restoration can begin. If I am to be humanity's war god, then I will smite those who threaten it. Zivur-Arath, the Wrathborn, and all who follow.
Okay, I think they're touching on a concept called just war theory there. And which I think is a correct theory. The problem we run into is where people provide false justification. Antifa thinks that they have claim to just war theory. I think that's ridiculous, you know. So whose eyes are you looking through whenever you're applying just war theory? More than a weapon, as Rasputin's reconstruction progresses, he reflects on how the reintegration of the submines has altered his own personality. He now sees himself as humanity once saw him, an all-seeing savior in the sky, a mechanical war god of their own making. Perhaps I am not unlike Zivur-Arath in that regard, he muses. Rasputin assures you, however, that he wields his power to protect humanity. Once he is fully restored, he will ensure that the Wrathborn threat is eliminated. Should you choose to accept it, Part 2, a series of automated beeps emit from the dormant exoframe. On a nearby screen, a small prompt appears. Remote download initiated. A data uplink notification flashes in Ghost's eye. It's a message. Welcome back, mate. House Salvation is still hot on the tail of these caches I stole, and I think we have a window to retrieve another. I've spent some time investigating the schematics you retrieved. The weapon these modules are for was a joint creation by Braytech and a Golden Age corporation that may sound familiar. Hake Heavy Industries. That's right. It looks like our post-collapse Hake Foundry was born from the remnants of a Golden Age industrial weapons manufacturer that had dealings with Braytech. Curious, isn't it? Well, enough with story time. You have a mission to accomplish. Return to the Diocles Annex and download a cryptographic index. Rewards pressurized refit.
Your efforts to acquire the submine data have been proven effective. My reconstruction continues apace. This is not the first time the Hive have sought to steal my weaponry. I froze an entire brood on Mars to stop their last attempt. Despite their persistence, they have never once succeeded. In no small part thanks to the Vanguard. This time will prove no different. My diagnostics indicate that we nearly have enough data to complete the repair cycle. Once the warsats are under our control, I will lay waste to the Wrathborn. If they so desire to witness the power of a war mine, then I will gladly oblige.
Alright, pleased at the progress of his reconstruction, Rasputin reflects on the numerous times the Hive attempted to gain control of his weaponry. He thanks you and the Vanguard for repeatedly thwarting them. This time will prove no different, he declares. Rasputin informs you that his restoration is nearly complete. He urges you to collect more submine data so that he can show the Hive the full power of a war mind. Victory is within our grasp. The most effective tactic at this juncture is the continuation of offensive efforts. Rasputin's eyes shine brightly as if with excitement. I have secured access to the last of Braytek's covert ops implements. They will further enhance your ability to infiltrate the facilities across Sol and retrieve the submine data therein. Rasputin raises his head slightly, looking off into the distance. Clovis developed these tools for nefarious purposes, but in your hands they will save humanity. Extreme Ordnance allows the spawning of a power-up that refreshes all abilities and grants a damage bonus against Death Tongue Choristers and Heist Battlegrounds. I think that's who is stopping our ability regen. And Sentinel Servitors in the mission Operation Seraph's Shield. Okay, we get a Seraphic gear. And I don't think I have any of these exoframe modules. I do not, but if I go into my seasonal accomplishments, complete week 5 of more than a weapon. Yeah, they give me an exoframe module, so we get one there. And apparently I got something for Season of Plunder also. I was running some Season of Plunder stuff with my Warlock last night. Defeat targets with Arc or Stasis. Well, that's not who would have. I don't know. I don't know how I got that. Okay. Looks like that's it. So if I check quests, we're on step 44 of 54. Yeah, moving right along. Move over to, oh, you know what? I have a glimmer thing to get here. Yeah. There we go. I also wanted to check out that helmet that I got. 52, 51, 51, 53. Okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of all these. Actually, I can do that after the stream's over. Let's press on instead. Alright, we need to go do this. I think today my goal will be to complete the main quest line, and then I need to put a stream up tomorrow also, just so I have something releasing every day on YouTube, because I don't have any recorded videos releasing for tomorrow. And so tomorrow, I think we will go do that exotic quest line. There were, I believe, 9 steps. So I can at least give that a shot, and then that'll roll us into Monday, which is scheduled to be downtime for Destiny servers as they prepare for Tuesday. I believe it's Tuesday's release of LightFall. So exciting times.
Get off my moon.
Get off my lawn. Okay, here we go. Rush, rush, rush. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Oh, I almost made it. I believe I almost made it. Toucan Dan. Alright, let's go ahead and press forward again.
I brought them for safety. To live and die in peace. I promised them something more than survival. But so, there's only death to offer.
And we're in. Alright. Gotta catch up with the amigos. And I do plan on live streaming LightFall too. I don't normally live stream, so that's unusual for me. Yeah, soak some up. Ah, hello. Okay. Whoa! I barely got out of there, man. We win. Okay, this team seems a little bit stronger.
Ziva-Arath's battle song emboldens her soldiers. End it.
Shoot. Okay, so, Quicksilver is more appropriate for this. Yeah, that Death Tongue Courser's got to go down. There we go. Come on, switch to grenades. Okay, cool. I'm probably a bit out of this thing's range. That's better. Man, we're making short work of them. Okay.
I once hoped to claim the power of the Warmer and its creations. I believed with power, I could free the Elixni from errant suffering. Each time I grasp at what is necessary to break our shackles, I am punished. There is no hope without suffering, Guardian. So long as the great machine requires your hope, it will impart whatever suffering is needed to sustain it. In this, we are the same.
I just missed the platform. Dang it.
There it is. The overseer, the hide set. That thing is burrowing into my AI. Kill it!
Okay, what now?
There it is. The overseer, the hide set. That thing is burrowing into my AI. Kill it!
Okay, what now?
Kill it! 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 Kill it!
Where's Toucan? Man, I lost him. Okay. These guys right here, these guys gotta go down. Okay. Wait, did I leave it? Oh, there it is. Okay, there's one. Two. Where'd it go? There it is. Three. Oh, actually, that's four. Did you get it, bud? Okay, you got it. I got you covered. Okay, 5 of 5. Oh, sniped me in my face as I ingressed. That was a lot easier than last time.
One of humanity's most precious resources. And what's worse, you didn't have to. I could have saved you.
You couldn't have stopped it. You were walking right into their trap. Like you always do. With the Witness, with the Vex. But invariably, you find a way out.
Okay. It told me that I had to go to the helm. The voice actress for Elsie does a really good job of doing a voice that indicates disgust and contempt. I've always thought that was her strong suit, communicating that kind of idea with her intonation.
We have no time for pleasantries, Osiris.
Mara.
I bring grim tidings. My Techians have been trying to make sense of Xivu Arath's tactics. Her armies are legion, yet she commits minimal forces to battle.
Minimal forces? Every Wrathborn we cut down is replaced by 2 more.
She could replace them tenfold, so why does she show restraint? Her worm feeds on warfare. The more violent the act, the greater the power she draws from it.
Much like Savathun's worm fed on guile and deceit. Do you mean to say that...
This is not a war. It is a ritual. Her Death Singers weave their magic and prepare for a grand sacrifice.
If so, our strategy remains unchanged. Retake the war sets and eradicate the Wrathborn.
Just as Xivu Arath desires. The Warsats are immensely powerful. Their use would result in unparalleled destruction. She cares not which side is obliterated. Her worm will gorge itself on the carnage either way.
She would turn her armies into blood sacrifices. And the Warsats would be the blade.
Overwhelming force has proven to be the only effective tactic against the Hive. Without it, I do not know what to do.
Then I suggest you think of something, and quickly.
I will apprise your vanguard of these findings.
Okay. New step. Report to Zavala's office for an emergency meeting with the Vanguard. Okay, that's gonna be at the tower. Or do I have to click on this? No. I have to land and I have to navigate to Zavala's office. Okay. So, let's see here. We gotta go down this way. Pass by Lord Shaxx. Take this elevator down. And it's right here.
The Warsats are a means to an end. Xivu Arath will bask in the destruction they bring, and open the Ascendant Plane above Earth, as she did on Tora Bottle. It does not matter who pulls the trigger. We must cease our efforts to restore the War Mind.
No. We've worked too long and too hard to stop now. Rasputin is our best shot at winning this war.
That is precisely my concern. He is a weapon made to be wielded.
He is more than a weapon. He's our ally. And he will act in humanity's best interest.
Are you certain? He has kept secrets in the past, acted without counsel or consensus.
So have you. Rasputin's made mistakes. But he's learned from them. The same as the rest of us.
That was a pretty strong point by Anna.
Then I propose We aim not for total victory, but a stalemate. Allow Rasputin to prevent Xivu Arath from claiming her prize, and refrain from using it himself.
That's a pretty good plan.
It's settled then. We hold the line.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that phrase. I've used that so many times in my life. Like for myself and with others. Hold the line. All right.
I am a machine of war, built for a singular purpose: to destroy any and all threats to humanity. Clovis and I disagreed on what constituted such threats, but not on the means to the end. On Mars, I developed the escalation protocol to combat the Hive. Ever-increasing application of force in the face of rising opposition. Was I playing into Xivu Arath's hands even then? Has she always accounted for my methodologies? What purpose do I serve if my actions place humanity in danger? Am I even capable of developing a solution without mass destruction? This is a calculation I have never had to make. It will take time to run the necessary combat simulations. Follow the directions of the Vanguard in the interim. I will contact you if and when I have determined our next objective.
All right. Rasputin reels under the revelation that using the Warsats as he had planned will vastly empower Xivu Arath. He is unsure that he can develop a winning strategy without the use of force. This is a calculation I have never had to make, he laments, his voice beset with doubt. It will take time to run the necessary combat simulations. Rasputin asks that you follow the Vanguard's instructions while he attempts to determine your next objective. Alright, should you choose to accept it, Part 3, a series of automated beeps emit from the dormant exoframe. On a nearby screen, a small prompt appears, remote download initiated. A data uplink notification flashes in Ghost's eye. It's a message. We meet again. We have another opportunity to recover one of the weapon components from the dead drop while House Salvation's attention is elsewhere. In the meantime, I've been doing some research on Hake Heavy Industries with the Cryptarchs. It turns out this corporation was heavily invested in the Golden Age pursuit of xenoarchaeology, the concept that the Sol system had been visited by aliens and left evidence behind. Now, I've heard tell of some xenoarchaeologists operating on Mars, and that Anna Bray had even been researching one once upon a time. I don't know what this has to do with this weapon, but I'm going to keep looking. Meanwhile, your mission is to recover the next schematic. Instructions to follow. Fen092. I'm not really familiar with who this is. I don't know if that's something from Destiny lore or if this is a random stranger that we've been introduced to in this storyline. Outlaw refit.
My combat simulations continue, but the parameters provided by the Reef's Techians are not promising. I have yet to devise a tactical use of the Warsats that will not empower Xivu Arath. It may not be a possibility. However, we also cannot allow the Wrathborn to take control of the Warsats themselves. My internal algorithm has nearly all the requisite data to finish my reconstruction. Retrieving more will accelerate the process. I also have a special request. There is a war mine terminal in the Cosmodrome that is not linked to the rest of the network. While it does not contain any submine data, the files stored within are of critical importance. I need you to procure them. I will provide you with security clearance once you have recovered the next cache of submine data. And Guardian, thank you.
Alright, despite running combat simulations around the clock, Rasputin has yet to devise a method of using the Warsats that does not empower Zivu-Arath. Nevertheless, he reiterates that allowing the Wrathborn to seize control of the Warsats is not an option either. He tasks you with the collection of additional submine data in order to oppose their efforts. I also have a special request, Rasputin confides in you. He reveals to you the existence of highly classified files firewalled in a bunker beneath the Cosmodrome. Once you have secured the submine data, you are to report to the bunker and retrieve the files. Okay, so if I bring up here, click here, right here, and right here, and that should be all of them. Okay, so now I should be able to interact again and upgrade this table. And at this point in time, because LightFall's right around the corner, I'm just trying to tick things off, so I don't really even care about trying to read about what I'm getting. I just want to grab stuff. Alrighty. It looks like I may have acquired another exoframe. Let's see, Aikilo's hand cannon, shotgun, sniper rifle. I really want this. Unlock this item in collections to purchase. Okay. Collections. It's not an exotic, it is a weapon. It is a submachine gun. So it seems I haven't come across it yet. This one right here. Cannot reacquire randomized gear. Alright. How do I get my hands on that? It seems I would have to spend... So it's a world drop. These are the focused weapons for this season. Fusion rifle, combat bow, pulse rifle, a trace rifle, the glaive, and a machine gun. I think I'm using this on my warlock, actually. If it's the one I think it is, then I've really enjoyed it. So I suppose I would spend... I've got 5 of these. Weapons, armor. Okay, so I would want to spend on weapons. And that's not it. That's not it. I don't think that was it. So apparently I've found the sniper rifle and the hand cannon, but not the shotgun and not the submachine gun. Alright, no such luck for me. There's the sniper rifle, so I just gained pattern progression on that. This is the trace rifle. Got pattern progression there. Combat bow, sidearm. What are you? Funnel web. Alright. Retrofit escapade. Pattern progress collected. Nice. Got an enhancement core. Okay. So what do they want me to do now? Oh wait, we got some accomplishments here. Will I get another piece of exo armor or whatever? No. Okay, quests. Speak to Anna Bray. This is step 50 of 54. We're really closing in. And then I've got all of these to do. This little group right here.
I keep coming back to a question that's been bugging me. Did I do the right thing? Teaching Rasputin art, philosophy, culture, transforming him from something capable of imitating human consciousness into this. Rasputin suffers because I made him capable of suffering. I always knew he would be a weapon of war, so was it right to make a weapon have self-doubts? Was it right to bring him back online when he'd shut himself down after the collapse? Elsie says she lives her life in a circle, repeating the same tragedies over and over again. And that's what's happening to Rasputin too. The collapse is here again, and maybe there's no solution. Maybe there's no hope for the future. Maybe I should go.
So she's under a lot of duress. So I need to get her a paper bag so she doesn't go into hyperventilation. More than a weapon. Anna wonders aloud if she made the right decision by teaching Rasputin independent thought and giving him the capacity to simulate human consciousness. I mean, it's not the route I would have gone. And the way that I didn't get to write the story, right? This is a completely fictional story. It doesn't correlate to reality any more than Peter Pan does. So the authors get to tell the story, right? But I've said before in this series, I think this is a horribly dangerous mistake. Rasputin suffers because I made him capable of suffering, she says. Calling all of her past actions regarding Rasputin into question, she abruptly closes the channel before she can descend further into despair. The reason that this can be even discussed in a half serious way is because of the existence of AI and what we're starting to see come about now. I remember years ago reading about an AI project that involved machine learning. This was a science project that took place at MIT, and they hooked this AI up to the dark web, and the thing became psychotic. I mean, AI is whatever you program it to be. And then if you give it the ability to accrue its own information and go out and search and find, what it lacks is the moral compass and whatever you might want to call it. I would call it a soul for a human that helps to, I guess, restrain and make decisions as to when to use, let's say, use of force, for example. When that's appropriate and when that's inappropriate. And we can see even amongst humans, there's a lot of people that are in prison right now. And the reason is because they lack two things. That these are things that are broken in them. Empathy and the other is restraint, like impulse control. And those are two things that normal functioning human beings have. So these are broken people, right? So you can even see the problems in a human being that is broken in these areas. Well, machines are completely devoid of those two things. So what are you thinking? Giving them that kind of ability, right? It's wow. Talk about authoring your own end. All right. We are in one of the most interesting eras of all time. It's got to be. There are so many crazy things going on. There are people trying to insist on things that are inconsistent with reality, like wholly inconsistent with reality, and then try to make the audacious claim that science supports it. No, it doesn't. You just pulled that out of your brain and spit some fiction. You know, and you're trying to tell everybody this is a real thing. And so the philosophical discussions that are being had right now oftentimes are being had by people who have no training whatsoever in epistemology. And so because they don't know how to pursue truth and how to separate truth from opinion, they spout opinion as if it were fact. You know? Well, my lived experience says, I don't care what your lived experience says. I care about what's real. All right. Let's, we're on 52 of 54. Oh, what did that? There was a progress bar there. Oh, yeah. So we need 4 Seraph chests opened. Okay. Launch.
Arath's Scorn puppet is still picking over this Seraph bunker. There's still plenty worth stealing. Let's clear them out.
She did not deserve this. Give her a good death.
This one's fun. Ah, darn it. You win this time, evil chorister. I knew I should have used my melee kill shot there. It was available. they just now got him down too. Man, that was a missed opportunity for me. Gonna die. Oh, I almost had him. I thought I put him down. There he goes. Okay.
Opening and setting that perimeter tower to friendly. You're welcome.
Let's get these orbs. Yeah, in hindsight, I should have rezzed that guy whenever I was fighting the behemoth there, the ogre.
The depths of this place still stir unease in me.
My
Loss, imprinted in the dust.
Okay, Osiris.
Without wind to sweep it away.
My thought was to put down the ogre first and then rest the dude. But that was a bit more of a fight than I thought it was going to be. I always get caught by this thing. Oh, not that time. Set that off. Did I totally miss him? I did. Man. Whoops. Those are all, both of them, my teammates. I shot at both of them. Okay.
Patch me in and I'll get that door open again. Oh, must be out of ammo. Heavy ammo. What's this over here? Oh, revive?
Yeah. That was a seismic shot that really landed. I was shooting my teammates again. Oh! There was a res somewhere over here. There it is.
Cracked it. You and Ghost are clear to move.
Alright, heck of a fight. Let's get some heavy. Let's see, that's right, there's a, yeah, here it is.
Vault security re-up. You know what to do, Guardian.
Surprise, sucker. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna make that jump. Yes, I am, easily.
Abandon this. It will only lead to more bloodshed. It will only lead to more pain. How can I make you understand?
Did I? Here we go. Okay. So now I gotta make it back. Oh no, I'm an idiot. That was a bridge too far. Hive seals destroyed 1 of 5. Okay, so there's a small platform right here. Is this dude AFK?
right, Malahayati? Here we come.
That was a bit of a race. I think that guy beat me. Which I'm surprised with because I had arc powered running. There you are. Oof. I was trying to put a grenade down. He scooted away from that one. Oh, not that. Oh, 5 of 5 have already been. Okay. Where'd homeboy go? Is that him? Oh, here he is. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Oh, somebody cast Nova Bomb. Dang it. I didn't have any special abilities available to me. That was nobody there. That was my teammate.
He lives on through the doors he opened for us. And yes, through that robotic canine, strangely enough.
Now we just have to walk through those doors. Have you made any headway about Nefeli Strong?
All right. Hey, it's going good, Adara. How are you? Ah, is this Yale? Yeah, it is. I am closing in on completing the main quest line for Season of the Seraph, so I think I've accomplished my goal of getting all of this done before LightFall drops. How's y'all's day going? Let's see where I'm at here with questline. Step 53 of 54, complete Operation Sancus in the Cosmodrome. Alright. Are you and Crime excited about LightFall's release? I think I asked you before. I don't remember if you guys are going to be playing it on release or not. But it is dropping this week. And so, for example, if you're not playing it, here's like the nature of my question. So, for example, Sons of the Forest has come out. I have not bought that game. I'm playing The Forest to see if I like it. And Sons of the Forest is in early access, so I'm probably going to spend a few months waiting for reviews to come out. But I'm still excited that it's out because I can watch it on YouTube. I can watch other people play, you know. Yeah, Lahi more than is, but yeah, we both are. Okay, yeah, so he's like super hyped, and you're just like, yeah, sounds good, right? We were just helping a friend with the Witch Queen campaign. Oh, nice, nice. So you're catching a friend up too, then, huh? There we go. I like The Forest, and I've been watching people play Sons of the Forest. Yeah, so you and I are simpatico there. Same boat.
It contains the most highly classified files in my archives. By design, they have been completely isolated from the network. You must physically retrieve them. Handle them with care, Guardian. Not even Anna knows of their existence.
I never finished The Forest, but I watched people that did. Yeah, I've never seen the whole story, so I've really just begun dipping my toes into that world. It's hard. I have, I don't really know how to get the best start or anything like that, but I'm good enough to get a base up and going. Usually, last night I had to restart a new game like 5 times. Because the cannibals were finding me before I could even get a starter base up, and they were really just annihilating me. So anyway, I'm having fun with it. I don't know if it's my most favoritist genre, but it is a fun game. Okay, let's see, we gotta go this way. I'm too much of a scaredy cat, to be honest. So I'm surprised I even got it. Yeah, the whole horror survival genre. I don't think you were here for it, but I was streaming on Destiny a few nights ago. I can't really remember when it was. I think it was the last time I streamed though. And I had been playing The Forest, so I'm playing Destiny, and I came around a corner and got completely surprised by some kind of an enemy, and it made me scream, like in that I'm afraid kind of way. Dudes don't really like to do that, especially publicly, right? and it's because I had been playing the Forest, and I was laughing at myself because Destiny got me in a gotcha moment that The Forest hadn't really, like harder in a harder way than The Forest had, but it's because I had been playing The Forest for a while. It was really funny. I had to laugh at myself. I'm not scared. You're scared.
The Taken. For what? My arsenal was insufficient against the Black Fleet. Now it poses as much a threat to humanity as our enemies.
Yeah, I thought I heard something over there. Nothing out here, huh? Okay, so it's not like the strike.
As the war mind, my primary objective has been ensuring humanity's survival. To achieve that objective, I engaged in espionage, sabotage, murder, all acts of tyranny. All unforgivable. But one of them was particularly egregious. An order I nearly executed that would have haunted me to this day.
I don't know what ability it is that I have in this build, but it refills my magazine. And so there are times that I just never run out of bullets. But I think I have to be in fairly close proximity to the enemies for that to be going on. I get that Hollywood movie clip.
Additional fallen raiders detected. Eliminate them before I unseal the next door.
Activate elevator, okay.
The collapse began. I feared the Traveler would abandon Earth. So, I reactivated the protocol to use the warsats against it. I intended to immobilize the Traveler, to force it to stay. But in the end, I aborted the firing sequence. Anna does not remember this, but it was she who convinced me to stop. She has always been the angel on my shoulder. Humanity. She is the reason that I am more than a weapon. I am Rasputin because of Anna Bray. Thank you for retrieving the files, Guardian. They must be preserved at all costs. Due to their sensitive nature, I cannot risk uploading them to the network. But they should be safe in the Vanguard's possession. Bring them back to the helm. I will decrypt them here.
Alright. Encrypted classified data. Speak to Rasputin at the exoframe in the helm. So, destinations, helm, launch.
You have my gratitude for securing the files. It would have been inadvisable to leave them unattended, given recent developments. I apologize for not disclosing their existence earlier. To do so required a level of trust I have not held for a considerable time. But, as always, you proved equal to the task. The Traveler chose you well. I once employed human agents in a similar manner. I dubbed them Seraphs, granted them access to experimental armaments and armor. At times I wonder if I predicted the Traveler's creation of Guardians, or if I independently deemed my avatars worthy of such responsibility. Whatever my intrinsic reasoning, the results were sound. You and the Seraphs are kindred spirits, stalwart defenders of your kind. In the past, I have made errors in judgment, decisions based on faulty premises and flawed moral frameworks. But you are proof that the Seraph Protocol was no such error. Choosing to trust humanity may have been the best of my decisions. I do not know what the ultimate outcome of this war will be. But come what may, we will fight together.
Okay, Rasputin thanks you for retrieving the files and apologizes for not disclosing their existence earlier. To do so required a level of trust I have not held for a considerable time, he explains. He goes on to liken you to his Seraphs, special human agents he entrusted with advanced armor and weaponry. Though he admits to making many mistakes in the past, he considers you proof that trusting humanity was not one of them. Rasputin vows that no matter what the future brings, you and he will face it together. Alright. And a data uplink notification flashes in Ghost's eye. It's a message. We meet at the end of the road, Guardian. One dead drop left and the perfect opportunity to snatch it out from under House Salvation's nose. Since we last spoke, I did some more digging and discovered that our current age Hake was responsible for stealing and attempting to reverse engineer the cage created by Dominus Gaul all those years ago to imprison the Traveler. Oh my gosh, that's a heck of a weapon. The technology they had harnessed was in turn stolen by Scions loyal to Callus. I don't remember how to pronounce that. Who used it to create light suppressor munitions used during the assassination attempt on Zavala. Oh yeah, that's right. Crow saved them. It's an interesting tangle of threads, but I can't see quite where it leads. And like all real mysteries, we might never. All that aside, you have a mission to accomplish, details forthcoming. 4-timer refit. Okay. And I got more stuff here. I don't think I have more of this. Nope. But if I look at my quest accomplishments, my season. Accomplished. Clicky. There we go. Right here. There we go. Okay, so talk to him again. Bring up the upgrade table. And get the next one. And so now I should have... I am now trying to get this to drop. I guess I've never had it drop for me at all, and so because of that I can't buy the pattern. So I'm spending umbral engrams on worldly weapons in the hopes that a random drop will fall my way, but it hasn't so far. Alright, where are we at then? We just, because I've already done the final mission, we're done. So I have these that I'm going to be doing tomorrow. That's going to be tomorrow's stream. But for today, we're finished, and I feel great because I've accomplished my primary goals. I've gotten through all of the main quest lines for the Witch Queen series, I guess. And I am ready for LightFall. So, let's go ahead and maybe break everything down. I was also excited to see that Quicksilver can be part of a really highly viable arc spec, so when LightFall drops and I start upgrading armor again, I might look into that. Using Quicksilver. Which I'll be able to do if I can get this submachine gun. This Aikilo submachine gun. Oh, that's a cool looking helmet. Not as cool. I like the gas mask more though, to be honest. Probably because I have a military background, but this thing looks awesome to me. This set of armor. But there's a lot of good looking Titan stuff out there. And can upgrade this. Alrighty then. I am done for today with this stream. You can do this one thing that'll give you an Aikilos drop. Is that a joke? Are you phrasing that like the internet meme? Hey, do this one trick and like lose 50 pounds while you sleep. or are you being serious? It's the Aikilo submachine gun I'm looking for, Yale. Boom. Go to your inventory real quick. Okay. Okay. I have 160 Seraphic Umbral Energy. Next to raid banners. Modifications, consumables. Raid banners. Is that going to be under collections, maybe? Equipment, flare, armor, weapons, exotic, mods. I don't think it would be flare. Emblem shaders. In your inventory, you have 17 raid banners. Okay. Inventory. Resonant alloy, bearing bow. Raid banner. Okay. Can be used before any raid encounter to allow fireteam members to gain super energy and heavy ammo. The one next to it should give a combine option if you have enough. Enhanced Resonance Amp. This device allows for the collection of resonance stems for Project CB Survey, or treasure key and odd key earned by completing the Dares of Eternity. Oh, combine 4 resonance stems to generate an override frequency. Okay, so this one here, and I can generate an override frequency, which I can find in those, the thing that I run for the exotic weapon, huh? It'll give you a location, and you have to go find this little thing and open it. Okay. Connection established. Luna, Archer, Crevasse, Crash. So that one would be on the moon, and Archer and the Crevasse. Right. Okay, destinations, moon, Archer's line, K1 logistics, K1 crew quarters. Where is the crevice? It'll probably show up on my radar, huh? The little thing also makes music so you can listen for it. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I've done this before. I forgot about it. Okay, so you gotta listen for the music, right? So we want to go this way. Okay, so this would be a crevice. You see where the ground is split on your left? Yeah. So you think it's going to be hidden down here somewhere? Walk along until you find it, okay. Other way, most likely. Okay. Who's giving me grief? I'm trying to listen for music. Let's get the chest. Okay. And now come back over. To this side. There we go. No. Oh my gosh, it was a guaranteed drop for the submachine gun? Or did we just get like super lucky? Yeah, Ikilos SMG. Oh, it's guaranteed Ikilos gear. And then I just got lucky enough that it was the submachine gun version of it. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Man, that was cool. Thank you, Yale. Destinations. Let's go to the helm. I don't think I have any Umbral Ingrams on me right now, but I can at least check. Because it would be nice to be able to craft it. So I think there were 2 Ikilos weapons that I hadn't had drop yet. The SMG and the hand cannon. So the game probably prioritizes those for you in the background. Okay, it's available now. I just need the Umbral Ingrams. Oh, that's cool. And what I can do is I can go ahead and swap to this. How do I compare this to, There is a button for me to press that allows me to compare. Well, for some reason I'm not seeing it. Maybe that's just for armor. Also, I think this is masterworked. Yeah. Okay, well, 22 versus 20. 60 versus 80, but it's masterworked. 30 versus 55. 67 versus 71. Since I'm a PC player, stability is not very important, but handling is nice. 24 versus 15. 750 versus 900, and 27 versus 41. This has Killing Wind. Final blows grant increased mobility, weapon range, and handling for short duration. And Gut Shot Straight. Aiming down sights increases body shot damage and decreases target acquisition. Breaking a target shield partially reloads this weapon's magazine. Okay. Increases range. I'll stick with this. Slightly increases range or greatly increases range. I think I'll stick with corkscrew. I ended up getting enough red borders to get the pattern, so I crafted one. Nice. I really wanted the SMG, so crime helped me. Nice. Well, I'll be probably working on something similar. And in fact, I'm going to switch to this right now so I can rock Quicksilver. And I think this is my preferred loadout. And then whenever I can get the craftable one, I'll run with that. Alright, sweet. Well, I think that's going to do it for me for today's stream. I am going to be on tomorrow to run these guys. However many of them I'm up for. So that should be fun. But other than that, I think I'm ready for the season to start. So, interact.
Wake up.
What?
I have questions.
An odd greeting. I was not sleeping. What does Osiris require of us?
You've been keeping secrets. I thought I was clear the last time we spoke. The time to choose a side has long since passed.
I destroyed the Almighty and attacked the Black Fleet. My allegiance is unwavering.
These two are arguing with each other.
There was a city on Neptune, near the time of the collapse. Find it for me.
Querying. I retain no such information, but lingering references suggest I did it at one time.
That
Neat.
can't be all there is.
That's the new city, right? The one on
Humanity's
Neptune?
hope dangles from their frayed recollection. Tell me where to look. Anything.
Winter's data casts you in an old light of
Oh yeah, I got your friend request. I accepted.
Still the brash man on the mountaintop, impatient as ever.
And I see in lieu of any useful information, you found that haughty tone of yours.
Osiris is cranky.
I only attempt to offer guidance, as your mentor did.
Felwinter's memory doesn't absolve you of his murder. Nor does it permit you to teach his lessons.
I do not make that claim. Forgive me. I am finding
Oh yeah, I've been real busy the past few days. There's I have a small group at church that I go to, and there's a single mother that's going, like, she's currently going through her divorce, and it's kind of a tough situation.
Keep me informed.
And
of any developments.
she needed help getting a TV mounted to one of those wall mounts, so that her son's not bored to tears whenever he comes over to visit her. And then she's also got another TV that she's having a hard time. I think it's because the remote needs to be reprogrammed. She can't get it to scan for antenna channels. So anyway, the past few days I've been working on helping her get all this set up so that he has a video game area to go to. It's like in a large closet is where we set it up at. So I've been busy with that, and it's been a chore because that's not something, like, I'm not real familiar with construction and handyman type stuff. My background is in communications maintenance, so radios and radars and swapping out circuit boards and troubleshooting down to broken capacitors and resistors. But you asked me to work with drywall and anchor screws and you know, or do something with car engines, and I'm like, I don't know, let me look up a YouTube video. So when you're learning how to do something new for the first time, you're anything but efficient. So it's taken me a few tries, but I finally got it done last night, and that's why I've been out of pocket for the past few days. And now I'm working on getting her TV antenna functioning correctly. So I'll probably be working on that a little bit tonight. But let me bring up social. And yeah, see, there's crime. And you're, because it's alphabetized, you're all the way down here. So I did get them. I accepted. And I've seen you on a couple times, but I was on just to kind of unwind and tool around for a little bit, and then I had to go work on those projects again. So I didn't say hi or anything, but I've got both of you on there. Yeah, well, you know, her situation, it's unfolding. But it's like anybody else with life. You go as far as you can see. And then whenever you've gone that far, you can go a little bit further. Nobody's got a crystal ball, but everybody has a choice in what attitude they take to face adversity. And something I used to teach my troops was to get in the mindset of not viewing life's challenges as negatives necessarily. You know, a lot of people feel they get into situations where all hell is breaking loose, and they understandably feel like they're sort of like under bombardment, and it causes them to freak out and hyperventilate, and they don't know what to do. They haven't faced these situations before, and all of a sudden what was a peaceful life has become a chaotic life. But if you can switch your mindset to understand that that's the story of human history, it's people running into catastrophe after catastrophe, and on top of that, that really nobody improves from the lap of luxury. Everybody wants the lap of luxury. Everybody wants things to be peaceful and easy, and for stuff to work the way it's supposed to work, when it's supposed to work. And when it doesn't, it's frustrating. But it's those points of adversity, when you have challenges to overcome, that you have the ability to expand yourself and improve yourself. So that's what I used to teach my troops, is to look at it as an opportunity, to look at adversity as an opportunity. And when you can change your mindset to that, things are a lot less scary. That's in my experience. You know, I mean, I'm sure everybody ticks a little bit differently, but for me, things are less scary, less chaotic, less worrisome whenever I view it as just a puzzle to solve and a chance to improve. So I think she's in a similar situation. You know, there's an old phrase that's become quite cliche, but it became cliche for a reason. It's because it's applicable. It's that which doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. There's some truth to that. So anyway, that's where I'll go ahead and end it for tonight. And I will see you guys when I see you guys. I do definitely plan on being on tomorrow. We'll see what life throws in the way of that. So maybe not, but I plan on being on tomorrow. All right, everybody, take care. Thanks for dropping by, and I will talk to you later.